What's up, guys? It's me. I'm back again, and today we're going to be talking about pod systems. Yes, it's going to be the very first pod system I am going to be talking about on my channel. And today we have the Sense Orbit TF. There you go. So, quick throwback onto my previous videos. I do mention that if you're transitioning from smoking to vaping, maybe a like straight to lungs device might not be your best choice because you're going to cough your lungs out. And I did suggest it for if the levels of nicotine weren't good enough for you, to get something like the Aspire POC X, which is really good. Still use it. But it does sacrifice a little bit on airflow. And one of the things that does happen to me a lot, and I'm going to show you. It's good. It will give you the nicotine, but it doesn't have variable wattage. That's the first thing. And second of all, it does kill the flavor a little bit. So unless you go for really high quality stuff, or if you go for really strong flavors, it kind of dulls it down a bit. And hence me getting a pod system. Now there's loads of pod systems over there in the market, but this one, the Sense Orbit, caught my eye for a simple reason. Most pod systems that I've seen, actually, once you finish with the coil in the pod, you take the pod out, dispose it, get a new pod, put it back in. And the Orbit actually has coils that go inside the pod, so it gives you a little bit more value for money. I'm going to show you in a little bit, but again, it's all about getting the best experience for you. So let's unwrap it and show you what I have. Alright, so here it is, the Sense Orbit TF. It doesn't have a variable wattage, but I'll show you what you can actually see from the box, what I quite consider as being a variable. So pretty simplistic box. You open it up, what you get your user manual, a little warranty card, silica gel bag. Interesting, first time I've seen this. You got two coils. Because I've been using this already, I already put the coil in, but I'm going to show you guys how it works. So you got a coil that actually is running on 1 ohm. Wow, quite high. You got the little USB charging cable, and you got your pod system. Now, I did mention that on other pod systems, what you do is, once you're out, you take the pod out, buy a new pod, put it back in, boom, that's it. This one, actually, if you take it out, if you notice, you actually have detachable coils. So you literally just pull the coil out, prime it, and put the new coil in. Oh, it's already dripping on my my bench. So there you go. And once you put the coil, you just snap it back in, and it's good to go. Now this one, actually, you can actually fill it with liquid by sliding this little top. And there's not much to say about it. It's as simple as it gets. Let me just clean this off a little bit. It's gonna get like sticky. Now in here I actually have pod salts. So big tasty. This is Coke and lime, which tastes like candy. It's a really good flavor. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use this shock salt. It tastes like Skittles, and I'm gonna use it because on my Aspire POC X it kills the flavor, so I know what to expect. Now, going back into the Orbit TF, when I mentioned that it has, as you can see, it has a little on the side where you charge it. It comes on different colors, like color patterns, and there's an interesting aspect. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but here you go. You're gonna see a little light coming up here from the top. See, there you go. Now if you press it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it changes. So the white, right? The white means that it's the higher wattage, the stronger, for a strong flavor. Press it again 3 times. It's on the blue one, which is the softer one, or as I like to use it, again, press it 3 times, and goes into the red one. So it does give you the option, more options in terms of if you want like a strong nicotine delivery or if you want just like a smoother vaping experience. So let's give it a shot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this tank. I'm going to put the shock salts, and then I'm going to make a comparison on flavor to see if it's a good choice. It doesn't have airflow, just like the Aspire POC X. There are some of them in the market that do have airflows, but I've been quite happy with this one. So let's work it out. Alright, so there you go. I just put the shock salts on it. Tastes like Skittles. So let's see how it turns in terms of flavor. Oh, it's good. So yeah, it does have a better, it brings the taste and the flavor better. It just brings it out compared to the Aspire POC X. Don't get me wrong, I still love it, but this is just like small, just fits in your hand. The only thing I have to mention this, guys, and this goes with any pod system, because the fire button is on this side. When you tend to vape it, you do it like this. And once you run out of liquid, we start running out of liquid, you get dry hits. And it's quite simple, because the coil is here. So if you're constantly vaping like this, the liquid will go down and your coil will be dry. So you should use it like this. It takes a little bit of practice, not practice, of getting used to it, of actually doing this. But in this way, you always ensure that the coil is always wet with your liquid. And you can actually do it fancy, like with one finger out. Oh, I am so posh. But there you go, guys. The Sense Orbit is nice, and the thing is, it's cheap. It's so cheap, and one of the big advantages that has the, like, you can adjust the power just by clicking 3 times, and there you go. Now it's on the strongest setting, which you do feel a little bit more of a throat hit. And also, guys, check as well the pod salts, the tasty one and the shock salt. This one tastes proper like Skittles, and this one tastes literally like those Coke flavored candies that you used to have when I was a kid. So that's it from me today. Don't forget, click like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else. Have a good week. Take care.